There it goes. Okay, welcome everybody to our presentation, Exploring Marketing Options. Today we're going to be looking at Viadio.com. This is a site really similar to LinkedIn. It seems like it's going to be an interesting site for us to look at today, so I'm excited to jump in and get started. Next week, we'll be looking at thegrommet.com, so you guys can be ready for that here next week. So let's go ahead and jump right in to Viadio. First, they have a little button here for our homepage, so we can come to the homepage. Right now, this is what my homepage looks like, and the next thing is we can go into our profile. It gives us an option to complete profile, view profile, and recommendations. So let's take a look at each of those. I'm going to complete your profile, see what it gives us here. It gives me a section where I can fill in some information about me, my background, adding a school, adding work experience, and uploading a resume. We can add skills, we can add languages, we can add hobbies and specific keywords that we want to be found for. So this is going to be a good feature right there, this add keywords. This will really help draw the right kind of people to your listing or to your profile. So, if you're selling pet supplies, you'll want to use those kind of keywords. So people who are looking for people in that industry can find you and contact you and communicate with you and connect with you and so forth. So definitely a good thing there. We also have a nice little feature up here where we can choose a tagline. So I'm going to try this. I don't know. Let's see, a customized tagline. I'm going to go just like this. Oops. Oh, well, I have fat fingers today. Okay, I'm going to put in my link there. And tagline has been added to your profile. No thanks, we'll just do a standard. So it'll show up there, and there's the link to my site. So very nice. All right. We can change our profile. We can edit our location. You can create a business card, edit a business card. Let's take a look at that here. So here's a little business card that we get. And, let's see, I can put in some additional information there. Maybe let's do that. Let's do www.myproudflag.com. Also has a section in here where we can add a website. So www.myproudflag.com and so forth. So actually, probably don't need to put it there. Okay, good. And add an instant messaging, an open field, phone numbers, etc. Good information for people who want to contact us. So awesome. And we'll save that. So okay, so there. Now I've got a link here that takes me right to my website from Viadio. That's perfect. So when someone connects with me, they get a link directly to me. That's wonderful. All right, let's get back here to complete profile here and see if there's anything else we need to look at. You can put in your current company. So here you can put in a bunch of links. So here we can put in my website. HTTP. And so forth. So I can come right there and again link directly to my site. Very nice. Okay, let's see. I can also share profiles from other social networks here and so forth. So let's go ahead and view my profile, show you what that looks like right now. Not a lot to it, but as you fill it in, of course, that would show up and give you a lot more meat there. let's take a look at recommendations, see what it says here. No references so far. Oh, okay, so this is actually similar to when on LinkedIn, you can get referrals and things like that. So these are people who are saying, yeah, this guy does a good job at what he does, and so you can come in and ask for recommendations or ask for a reference, things like that. Definitely cool. Okay, let's go ahead and look at contacts next. Contacts gives us an address book, contacts to confirm, potential contacts, and an invite section. Let's take a look at each of those. Address book. Here's my address book, of course, with no one in it. Of course, if I get in and do that, this would have filled up, and I can see. But I can invite contacts from looks like Yahoo, MSN, Gmail, or Outlook. So there's some cool features there. I can, once I have a contact list, I can import contacts, I can export contacts, I can create contact cards that I can print off. Let's take a look at contact requests. So this is where I would come if people were requesting to connect with me. I can come in here and I could see my received messages, my pending contacts. Introductions are from contacts who are introducing me to other folks, alerts and notifications, and sent messages. This is kind of like an email client here, it looks like. So that's kind of nice. Let's take a look at potential clients. And I don't have any contacts to suggest. Have you considered importing your address book? Okay. Let's see what happens if I click on Find Contacts here. Yeah, so I can come in and see which of my friends are from Gmail, or I can invite a friend that way. So interesting. And then I guess this is where it'll take me if I go to invite as well. Yeah, so just same idea here. Okay, next we've got jobs and training. It has job offers and continuing education. So these are really probably not really relevant for what we're doing, but if someone wanted to offer you a job, I guess it would show up here. Let's take a look at it, so we're sure. Okay, and it does have some jobs that may be of interest to you, some companies that are now hiring. And it will show up some offers here, alerts, and places you've applied to. So some cool things. You can come in here and post a job. So there's some other things you could do there. This might be a good option for some of you who are maybe wanting to do some marketing, but maybe feel like your expertise doesn't really lend to the type of marketing you want to do. Say, for example, you want to write a 500-word article for article marketing, but you don't feel like you're a good good at writing. You might come in here and post a job to have someone write articles for you, and kind of see if you can find people to do that. I've done similar things with my business, and that works well. So I haven't ever tried it on this side, obviously, but that's something you might think about. Let's take a look at continuing education. So this is just a place where we can kind of find out about some schooling options. I don't know exactly what they're doing in here. We've got some programs that are showing up, but you can publish a program if you're university staff. Not anything probably we'll use, but we can get in here under companies. We can do a search for a company, or we can rate companies. So that's a nice feature here. It gives us something where we can kind of get in, and because we're not eligible yet, it looks like we have to have some experience in there and have a completed profile and maybe a few other things before we're able to do that, which is good. We're not going to just go in and create ratings on people just for the the sake of doing it, things like that. So we don't end up getting someone who comes in and just creates an account just to badmouth our company or something. So that's a good feature. Engage. So again, this is where we can get in groups. Groups is a great option. We can find groups that are specific to our niche and communicate with people who are interested in what we're doing with our website or business, or marketing in general, or professionals in general. I mean, they've got 67 groups here specifically under professionals or professions. They've got 40 groups here under clubs and business. I imagine if they don't have the group you're looking for specifically, you would be able to come up here and create a group specifically to what it is you want to do. Events is again another opportunity to participate. Some of these events will be live events where you actually go. Others will be online events. That's a great opportunity to network with people that are going to be in a similar industry, maybe learn from them, maybe share information. Maybe you just meet up with people who are interested in pets, and that's what you do with your business. So meeting a bunch of people who are really interested in pets certainly wouldn't be a bad thing, right? So it's definitely interesting to get in and look at these different kinds of events and see what's going on. Maybe at some point you feel like your business is to a point where you want to host an event, and you want to just get people out to a little mixer and have people who are interested in what you're interested come and join you. So you put up an event here. This is recruiter access. I'm sure it's not going to be anything that we're able to use, as we're not recruiters, but you can come in and post job offers and view the recruiter things there. So that's kind of the main features. Let's take a look up here across the top. This shows us the visitors to our site. That's a nice feature. When someone visits our profile, I guess it would show up here. We can click on and see all of our previous visitors. So it's nice. It gives us some options here to add our contacts, make yourself known, things like this. So good options and good way to build some following on your profile. You got a little email thing here. You've got a little contact thing here, and this is your notifications. So that's some good information. You can also access your profile, account information, upgrade to a premium account, get some help or log out here. So we've got some really good features in this Viadio. I think it's pretty interesting. It's certainly something that I'm definitely going to be using a little bit more as I dig into my marketing more. I'll be using this one for sure. So let's see. I've got a question here. It looks like from Oliver. Let me. Why does the page show up in French? Now, Oliver, I'm looking at websites from all over the world, and just because it's might be a French website, I don't think this one is particularly, but it may have had a French connotation initially, or someone that we were looking at was communicating in French. Doesn't mean that it's not a valuable tool for us to be using. As long as we're able to connect with people who are interested in what we're doing, whether they're in France, Germany, England, really doesn't matter. That's kind of the point of this. We're really familiar with a lot of different websites, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest. Those sorts of sites are pretty common here, of course, in the U.S., and so a lot of people use those, and we're real familiar with them. But I wanted to share other sites from all over the place so that we can kind of see that there are lots of potential out there, and we don't have to be kind of stuck in those same websites over and over again to drive traffic to our business and to be able to market our business effectively. So I wanted to just kind of show a variety of different sites. So the way I do this, I pretty much find this the week before, and I really don't know a whole lot about it. I dig into it a little bit during the week, and then we go through it kind of step by step, like we've just done here over the course of the webinar. And so that's kind of what we'll expect. But we've looked at websites from France and Germany and a few other places around the globe. And there's been some really, really good ones, things that I would definitely recommend. And I like this one quite a bit. It's got some really good features. At the very least, I was able to link my website and put a link out there that people can click on and get back to my website, which is going to be a benefit no matter how we look at it. So that's definitely something I like. So hopefully that answers your question. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording now.